dear, I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm not sure what that's about, but okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whimsical Wyvern here. I think we're far enough in that I'm actually recorded. I stream weeknights on Twitch, and I move my VODs over to YouTube, so wherever you're finding me, you can find me at both. I hope you're having a great day. Sarybot is here. A doll was recently found dead in a rice paddy. It's the only known instance of a knick-knack paddywhack. Wow. That's a little darker than normal, Sari. All right, I'm going to very quickly finish this moon because I'm there. I can taste the end. In fact, I'm even going to make them bigger so I make less mistakes because there's so little left. I hope everybody's had a good day. That has been stuck in my head all day. I should add it to brainworms. I might have already though. I'm afraid I'm gonna start repeating myself. Alrighty. I am determined to finish this moon today. I'm not coming back. I could do this. It is so hot today. You know, it's not that it's so hot, it's that it feels hot. Let me get the 13. Everybody's drying their clothes outside. People are starting to do all their cooking outside. Anything to keep the heat out from inside the house. We were literally watching rain today. It did not come to our house to cool off at our property. It's like, at least blow some of the cool air our way, please. I thought I would explain how that happened, I guess. Alright, let's do the 5 because there's less of it here. Then we'll get this. And then we are just gonna literally, yep, lock this baby up because it's gonna be faster. doop. Doop, 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 doop. Ooh, we got another high number one. I'm the only one here that loses their appetite so much during heat. I can never eat when it's hot out. Such a bad trait. Ah, such a bad trait. Alrighty. Come on. Don't you fight me. You are a relatively new mouse. You have no excuse. You haven't been abused nearly as badly as the last one yet. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, it just comes together so quickly when it does. Pretty cool. So I'm going to finish the moon. I'm not sure how much of the pixely one I'm going to do today because I don't know how patient I am for that one today, but I'll do so. Because I want to take some more of that off. Alright, let's see. We need to get rid of you. You. And you. Alright, let's get you two out of here. $46. Bloop. Bloop. That's pretty good. That might be a little much. But this is nice and big. I can deal with this. Alright, actually, let me just really quickly while I'm over here get some of these higher up ones. There shouldn't be too many. Did I get them all? There should be one more 29. the best way to do this. Alright, well I see a 27. Which means that's pretty horrible. The 29 is somewhere. Aha! Hold on. No, that is a 13. Other than that, 29, we are pretty much down to our basic colors. Not sure how that one got messed up. Alright, let's get to work. Find that 29. Alright. Not perfect, but you know. 'Tis what it is. Alright. It's really frustrating is as soon as the sun's down proper, then I'm going to be like so hungry. I'm not going to want to eat because then I won't be able to lay down. Alright, let's see. There it is. Woohoo! Last off color one. Yep, that's gonna be an issue. That means it's hiding in the dark stuff. Alright. I'll take it one step at a time. It got me this far. One step at a time. Sometimes I think there's a song for everything. This is going to be a cool time lapse, I think. see the 6. Ah, there it is. There it is. Scratching my eye for a second, sorry. There we go. Alright, now let's go in and finish off this, and then we'll get to our big old time lapse of this one, because this is the end of the moon. Which somebody had me start as a kind of a joke. But now they've gotten to see me do stream after stream while I finished it. So there. I don't like to start things I don't finish. Let's see, 9. Boogers. I always do that at the very end. Hazel, thank you for the first time chat. Yo, what's up? Well, you are here for this giant rip. Oh, crap. Oh, there. Hopefully. I have 1 left. Uh-oh. Anyway, ta-da! We have a moon. Now I have to find the missing pixel. That's awesome. I missed one up. Yep, only 1 pixel. Welcome to the stream. I started a little earlier today, so not everybody's piping in yet, but they'll show up soon. I just really wanted to get this done. It was bugging me. I might have to cheat on this last one. Ah, nope, I got it. Haha, there we go. Ta-da! The moon. Alright. I've done a few of these. It's usually what I do on Mondays. And there's so much more. Oh, apparently I started that one without knowing, so I guess that's the next one. Alright, let's just do this and see what we're doing. I'll reduce it soon enough. This is probably part of a car, I'm thinking. Yep. That would be a car. Okay, now that's gonna bother me. I wanted that. Yeah, there we go. I usually come at it with more of a plan, but I just decided I was tired of looking at that beginning screen always blank. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Let's see. Alrighty, and then we'll back up and look at where we really are. Maybe I'll just randomly do this car. Working more like on this tree over here. I finished all the roads, finished the sidewalks. I've got basic outlines done. I got the bus done. Yeah, might as well finish this off. Let's see, we need 4. And how about let's not mess up what we've done before? Okay, I might need to go bigger. For some reason, my mouse is really... I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a hair. Excuse me. Hopefully that helps. All right. Now, normally, I do this more methodically with the colors, but I think I'm just gonna follow. Yeah, because there's so much 41 in there, too. Yeah, I'll come back and pick up the little spots that don't quite fit in with this. But this feels like a better... Especially if my mouse is going to be persnickety today. That is very satisfying. Why did I take my perfectly... Here, let me get it set up so I can see this whole part of the car. Okay, now let me throw that out the window. And I think the rest of this is all going to be 40. Alrighty. Here we are. And there we go. This could be more of those red wheels. Is every vehicle going to have red wheels? I think it is. Yeah, let's just see it here. We're just going to cheat. Oh, where's 4? All right, let's go. Yep, these red wheels. There we go. And then of course green. What else would it be? I've got to stop doing that. Oop. Okay, looks like we need a lot more 47s. I think I'm actually gonna, even though I know a bunch of them are 48, I'm just gonna come back in for the 48s. Because this will just go smoother that way. Boy, the girls are not going to be happy that the mouse is acting up. This is a new mouse. Alright, let's get into 48. I'll get that 3 in a minute. Yeah, same concept. Alright. Alright, let's get out the 47. Where these colors are so garishly close together. Okay, I didn't see these. There we go. Yep, great. What a sloppy person I'm being today. And I'll go fix 3 before I'm too far away, or I'm never gonna find it again. Guess that's the final window. I'm assuming these are windows. I don't know. Yeah, I still think that moon could have ended up being the coolest one I've done yet, to be fair. It's pretty neat. Nice. That'll be good. Alright, let's go back. I guess the majority of it is this color, so I'll come back in and fill in the 40. That's what I do every freaking time. It'd be nice if there was like an undo. All right. All right. I'm being quiet. Sorry. I'll just do one card. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and Alright, that should be the end of this card. So let's see. Let's finish this wheel and then I'll finish the colors. Yeah, that was brilliant. It was destined to occur. Let me get these real quick too. ahead and get these. I don't get the green bits, but they're a thing here apparently. Now this should distinctly look more car-like. Knew I'd mess that up. It's alright. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do this finicky a little bit. Come back and get those. Well, I can find them. I might have to blow these little bits up more. I hate doing such a small piece, but if my mouse is going to be finicky, that might be required. Alright, let's grab that 3. Alright, how much? Okay, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. That color is no longer in the picture. Alright, and I'm gonna back off and see context. Okay. Starting to look like something. Yeah, it's bugging me that this car is not done that. But I mean, like, where do you stop? You know, you can't, there's nowhere to stop. Alright, we'll do... Maybe I should do all the wheels. It's a weird priority, but... These are colors that are not really prolific in the rest of the... What the heck? I don't know what just happened. Why did that undo all of those? Weird. Oh, we'll just start with 4s, I guess. It's the same pattern on every one anyway. I guess I'll come back with all those red colors. Three. Four. Alright, so that's, whoops, we missed you. Brilliant. Alright, here we go. I'll come back with the pinks and the reds in a minute. I'm just going to get all the tires done because their colors are so different than everything else. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that ought to be big enough. Yeah, it's like the mouse is shifting to the right for some reason. Not awesome, not awesome. We won't get there. Yeah, this car's not outlined at all. Oh well. There we go. I should probably outline all that, but I'm not right now. Come on. Alright. And then we're gonna go to, I think that's all the tires. Yeah, and then we're gonna go to making them, which will look weird where it's not highlighted, but you know, that's okay. go up one just to make it easier. Putting a little lipstick on these tires, apparently. All right. Yeah, I don't mind if a lighter color is over. So that'll be fine. There we go. Well, it's quiet today. Oh, crumbs. Start to rush. Haste does make waste every time. That look like tires in no time at all. That was a disaster. Oh. Come on. I said there, haste makes waste. Go slow and steady. Good. Okay, now. Broom, broom. Yeah, that's brilliant. I knows better. I do. Let's see, we're on 36. I will say their tires are very consistent. Thank you, Saribot. I know you're not human, but still, it feels wrong not to say thank you. Hey, Tomas, you got flagged for misogyny. Welcome, welcome. Give me a moment and I'll fix that. Hi, crazy gal. How you doing? I'm fine. You've been trying to find a new way to get flagged for misogyny? Congratulations. Kenny, you can sing now. I don't know why I'm supposed to sing. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine. What does misogyny mean? Coming your way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. That is completely raw. No practice, no nothing. So there you go. Misogyny means it's sexist, basically. It's a fancy way of saying sexist. It's misogyny if it's boys to girls. It's misandry if it's girls to boys, is generally, I think that's the easiest ways to explain it. Welcome, Tomas. Welcome, Kenny. I finished The Moon if you're interested. I'm working on tires right now. Means you love and respect women between men? It can, honestly. They say things that are chivalry and try to turn it into misogyny. I think chivalry is nice. I do think there's a difference. There is such an actual thing, but yeah, it's a term that gets very abused nowadays. Here we go, guys. It's the moon. The tires are red. Wow. Yeah, I think we decided last stream it was because they're on the black pavement. Didn't that turn out cool? That could be my favorite yet. That really could be my favorite. I finished the moon. I did. Now do it again. Someday. I might. It was really pretty. I don't know that I would mind, but I would not be able to do it straight through. That would drive me insane. It was nice to split it up into different streams. So did I successfully sing for my supper there, Kenny? I'm not sure why I was singing, but I'm happy to do so. All I know is I was told I owed you a song. Try Zippity Doodah's not happy? It's literally Mr. Sunshine on my shoulder. It's a happy song. What is happy, Kenny? I think you need to define happy for me. Like Happy the Blue Cat? Not happy enough, and it's not a full song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I just realized I had a brace on my hand. It's not clapping very well. I didn't make any noise. Ah, clap. Oh, how about that? That works. Now we talking. Wait, why you said? Okay, hold on. I'm not sure why I owe you a happy song, but we will work on this. Hold on. Let me finish this tire. As it requires, you know, 2 hands to clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Are we good? I did clap. We good. Thanks, Whimsy. I was having trouble making it show up on the microphone. I clapped so hard that I made my arm red. Thank you. I deserve credit for that clapping. I don't know why the mic wasn't picking it up. Oh, not sure, but those clap are emotes. I don't know. I'm sure there's clapping emotes. I'm too lazy. I'm not going to go find those right now. It feels less authentic to cheat with an emote anyway. So I hope everybody had a decent day. Let's see. And a good weekend. All right, let's... Oh, is this car all that's left? Woohoo! Yeah, work was all right. Oh. Yeah, well. I guess at least you're back at work. You said you were out of work because you hurt, so I'm gonna hope that means good things. Yeah, it looks like I missed some of the ones on this tire, so I'll have to come back for those. And that 3. Alrighty. This is a particularly adventurous pixel stream because for whatever reason my mouse is not cooperating. I'm not sure why. But it keeps trying to shift over, and this is a fairly new one, so that's annoying. Alright, let's see here. 3 and 1. Alright, that should be all the tires. Oh, I think that's nice. Not cooperating mouse, so it's on hard mode. Yeah, it's on hard mode. I'm always hurt. Oh. Ah. Well. Now, are these all the same too? Yep. So I could do the headlights too to just kind of fill it in some. Or I can work on a tree, or I could start a whole different picture, because that's actually quite a lot to get done. I might go ahead and work on the headlights and just be done with that. Because that's the same on every car, too. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, Kenny. Once people get to a certain age, they do tend to get injured a bit more. You might not be 17 anymore. We all have to face it someday. Even you, Tomas, I'm pretty sure you're past the 17 mark. It's all downhill now. Alright, there we go. I just randomly picked an age for the record. Do not take me at my word on that. I tried to pick one that I was pretty sure everybody had passed. Alright, there's another set of headlights. Yeah, apparently I thought, ooh, let's challenge ourselves today. It keeps shifting just slightly to the side. I found a hair on it. That helped to get rid of that, but I might need to give it a good cleaning after. That's probably going to fix it. You're right. I'm no longer at my prime age of 29. You gotta just turn 29 over and over again, and then you never pass it, see? Although my grandma used to say, once you hit your 29th birthday, it's in poor taste to be 29 anymore. It's time to be 39. I loved her so much. Ah. I swear every time I do anything anymore, I hurt myself. I don't know what the flip I'm doing anymore. It's like, when did this happen to me? I'm healthy. Oh, I think because this one's got a different... Got it. Breathe too hard and fracture 10 bones. It does feel like that. It really does. Oh, it really does. Oh my gosh. Beautifully put. Beautifully put. Went it too hard. Looking into the sun. Cracked an eye socket. Let's see. So I did something really dumb the other day. I laughed at myself so hard. I think this side will not, yeah, so that should be it for the headlights, because all the others are going the other way. I'm going to guess the taillights are a different color by their nature. Apparently not. Okay, well, we'll do taillights too then. That's not surprising. Yeah, before the sun comes up, it's a lot chillier than right after. So it's, well, chilly would be the wrong word, but there's a dramatic temperature difference. So I went out the other day and it was before the sun came up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I am not going to sit here all chilly like this. So I decided to go ahead and turn the heat and the defrost on because it was so humid and I was chilly. Then later in the day, I come out to my car. Sun's been up for ages. It's over 100 degrees in my car, easy. What do? I turn on the AC and I blast it. And then I realize it's just getting hotter and hotter in here. Do you know how dumb I felt? As I looked down and I'm like, I've basically put myself in a sauna. I didn't flip it back to cold. I haven't done that before. I won't do it again. But so help me, I did do it. I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Not my brightest moment. Ooh, so some of them get to be different colors for the taillights. Interesting. All right. Well, that's something. Yeah, I'm kind of ready to do something else. So I could maybe come in here and do more of these, but oh, there's just so much black in here. Such a whimsy moment. Yeah, I just was like, why? Why did I do that? I know better. Why would I do that? All right, I'll do a little more of this tree, and then I'm gonna go to the other picture that I accidentally clicked on last time. Whimsy, when she walks in any place, gosh, it's so many black in here? What? No! Shrubs. Yes, I'm talking about the shrubs. The pixel art. Wow. Kenny be thinking racism thoughts right now. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Yeah, I knew. I figured. Y'all like to see what you can get away with on here, but what if somebody shows up who doesn't know me and thinks I would really be like, I guess they're strangers and they'll move on. But I'd like to make a positive impression. Just saying. Yeah, that'll look better just to have a little bit of this in here. Well, you should. Yeah, I should want to make a good impression. You know, I'm respectable. Respect is important to me. Thank you. But I don't think I've ever walked into a room and categorized it by the colors, variety or otherwise, of people in the room. I'll leave that to you. Although I guess if everybody had weird colored hair, that might be interesting. Now you got me thinking about stuff. I'm just gonna do that way. Excuse me, what? I wasn't talking about people. What? So many black what then? Fair enough, though. It's not like people are really colors anyway. That always bothers me. They used to teach us when I was little. They're like, look at these crayons. People don't look the same colors as these crayons. And that was a lesson we would have. Now I'm like, why do you want to be the color of a crayon again? Paint doors, furniture, anything? Fair enough. I don't know. Waffle House Stream Day? Why title says that? Wait, did it not update? You're messing with me, right? I just updated it again. Did it update this time? Now you got me freaked out. Yeah, waffle? The coloring... Okay, so it did... What? Oh, crap. I see. I see. That is confusing. I forgot I had put that other part on. Thank you. No wonder that other person came in so confused earlier. This has nothing to do with Waffle House. Every time I think I've checked everything, I miss something else really important. I don't know. I start feeling like I'm good at this, and then I do stuff like that. Thank you, guys. It's, yeah. Wow. I can't win for losing. Alright, let's get this color in here. All right, here we go. Another nice big chunk of tree. So the first chunk isn't so lonely looking. It's crazy how much black is in here. But actually, the green really is shown off with all this black in here. It's kind of cool. Let's back off there a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Problem is, it just doesn't end. There's so much of it. Yeah, I'll attack it more next time. This, oh, I see what happened. I just must have randomly accidentally clicked the wrong one. And boom, here I was. Well, at least get this knocked out. I usually like to use a different color, but I think there's a lot of snow on this one. That's what I think. I'm not sure. I'll still get rid of some of the extra, read all about it. Yeah, that's snow. That's gotta be snow. Oh, thanks for letting me know I'm advertising that I'm doing something to do with the Waffle House. That was... I know it's not a terribly big deal, but it is. It is. Who Hazel? Whimsy make waffle win. No, I haven't made waffles in years. Hazel's somebody who joined, who said something, and then who left. Probably because I was advertising I was doing a Waffle House reaction stream, and Pixels is just not what they thought they were coming in for. We'll see. Either that or she's a bot. And she's just trying to have legit follows. Don't know. She said hello. She'll converse when she's ready if she's around. Wow. Or he. I mean, honestly, I only have a name to go by. I don't know. Alright, that should be the big chunks of it. There's another piece of it somewhere that I'm not finding, but yeah, that's pretty impressive. Hedgehog? Wait. Obviously make it in a secret place so Hedge doesn't get sick. Hedgehog is a cowgirl. Hedge doesn't like waffles. Honestly, we just don't do a lot of gluten here. I thought of making chaffles. That's when you take the cheese and egg to do it, but I never have. I'm just trying to get some more, like, piece of this. I think this is sky, potentially. It's pretty anyway. Or maybe this is supposed to be snow in a different color. I used to make waffles. I mean, we have a waffle maker. Sometimes I even made the recipe that's from the Waffle House, to be honest. Maybe I'll make some next weekend for Robot Atlas. He likes them. I've never thought to call Hedgehog a cowgirl, to be honest. That's a new one for me. But, you know, okay. It's weird how it starts to look like something. I mean, it's supposed to look like something, don't get me wrong. Alright. I will agree with one thing, categorically. Hedge is absolutely a girl. I know you'd have never guessed. See, I can get the big movements okay, but it is really fighting me. I thought this would be sky, but maybe not. So blue, I know, right? I'm so blue, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. One of them used to listen to that on repeat. They would play the VCR thing back over. No, that one was a DVD. That one was a DVD. Oh my gosh. I hid the DVD for my own sanity at one point. I still hear it in my dreams sometimes. It was nice enough the first time. But you know, Spectrum-y people can do things on repeat in a way that is a superpower. It is truly amazing. And I'm very proud to announce that I have survived and I'm mostly sane. And they survived too. Hi, Night. How are you today? I'll go back and show you the moon if you want. It's finally done. I did some of the street scene. Now I'm working on... I'd be honest, I thought it was mountains. I don't know. How is Head? She's doing well. Apparently, she's a cowgirl. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know if it's just a Tomas thing or if it's related to her stream today. I honestly don't. I was not able to catch her stream today. You know, that did not help. Like, normally I do a corner and I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense. Here we go. Here's the moon in all its glory. Cowgirl or cowgirl? I have no idea. Sup, Night? What happened, or do you not want to talk about it? Horse riding. What do you mean, this afternoon? Mondays are my day to get everything done, pretty much. So, whoops, I went into the wrong one. Sorry. It's just a busy day. There's nothing like secret. And I just don't always have data. So. That's very well done, Moon, for a pixel picture. I know, right? I actually think it's maybe my favorite thing yet. I know, it's pretty cool. See, like, I'll do some of them and I'm like, and then I do one that's really cool. But the thing is, you never know till you do them. And that's, I guess, part of the charm for me and part of the annoyance. Hello tonight from Kenny No Night. Wait, but Kenny, you already said hello and he responded, didn't he? Am I confused? Yeah, sup night. And he said hi. Whatever. Kenny's keeping us on our toes today. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be a mountain. I thought this was sky, but maybe not. Because I think this is snow, so that would mean this is the sky. Yeah, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be sky. Right there. Kenny is having, I did respond. I remembered something. You can't watch Randy buys a bookshelf on stream. I forgot why the guy was selling the bookshelf. Kitty is having delusions of importance. Hello, Night. Hello, Kitty. Yay! Thank you for the warning. Then I might look at it off stream and not share it with everybody. That is good to know. Whimsy had sang for me. Yes, apparently I owed him a song. I'm not sure how or why, but I went for it. Honestly, my voice sounds kind of hoarse to me. I don't know why somebody would want to hear me sing in this state, but, you know, by all means, always happy to comply. He says Zippity Doo Dah is not a happy song. For the record. Yeah, this has to be Sky. This has got to be Sky. There was another video of his you could show, but I can't find the particular one. It isn't? Yeah, Zippo, Zippity Doo Dah sounds like spell curses? Maybe you've been spending too much time around people to do the voodoo. I don't spend time around people that do the voodoo, so it doesn't sound like spell curses to me. But Florida's home of voodoos, though. Actually, in Florida, we're pretty, it's not people don't do it, but they do time for getting caught doing that. It's a bit frowned on here. But yes, realistically, there are people that do that here, but they're not going to do it publicly, that's for sure. Makes me think of Play School, a rather long thing that has some of the people from Play School a bit frowned upon if y'all get caught. What? I agree with the doing time. Yeah, no, I have no interest in doing voodoo, but thank you. It's pretty dark stuff. Not a place I want to tangle, but thank you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would know where to go find it for you if you really cared, but I'm not gonna go there. Just saying. I agree with them doing time, yeah. Floor DA, Witchcraft, and Wizardry. Yeah. A lot of times the animals are alive when they start their stuff. Well, always, actually. Yeah. It's not very pretty. But it is considered animal cruelty here. Plus, unfortunately, we found that when you let it go with the smaller animals, it graduates into bigger things, like people eventually. So, yeah, it's more than a little frowned on. I mean, this is a place where the police literally gave you permission to drive over people if they're in the street, so just saying. Floridier, Witchcraft, and Wizardry. Florida, Witchcraft, and Wizardry. Okay, now I got it. I kept rereading it because I'm like, it feels like it should be saying something else. Got it. Without going into detail and oversimplifying it, there's 3 levels. Stuff people don't care that much, but always leads to more animals than people. Yeah. Are you winning at colors, madam? I hope I am. Actually, I finished my moon. If you want to see, I can go back out and do that. Hold on. Everybody's going to get sick of me going back to the moon, but I'm actually quite pleased with it. Hold on. I just think it turned out so cool. And for pixel art to boot. Yeah. I mean, there's others that are really pretty. Like, I really liked this one. But it's pretty in a very different way. The moon is just very classy, I guess. Hi, Geardo. Sup, little homie? Quite good. Oh, are you winning at colors, man? Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let's go back. I was trying to figure out what I'm even doing here. I'm pretty sure this is the sky color. The color I started with, I thought was the sky color, and then I decided it must be the mountains. Quack. Quack bang. Actually, paint by numbers probably has an advantage compared to other things for the moon. I was thinking that. I mean, it does look like they took a satellite picture, but I don't think that makes it less impressive because there's a lot of detail in it, actually. Not to be weird, but I mean, I really was impressed with the level of detail in it. Yeah. Also, you don't have the thing about, is this the right shade of gray? There were so many colors. There was like 72 colors or something in that thing. And most of them were gray. So yeah, that's why I thought it wouldn't be a very nice picture, to be honest. But it turned out very nice. Oopsie. Let's see, I think this is snow. This white. But you have to match the number, not match the shade. Yeah, yeah. I'll be honest, that would be kind of cool if you could go in later and kind of fix things. Like if you wanted to tweak this or that, that would be the big difference between this and, could it be a map? This is mountains, I think. Yeah, I don't know anymore. I thought it was supposed to be mountains, but I haven't seen a whole lot of mountains, so I could be very wrong. But it feels like it could be, because this feels very slopey, like a slope going down. But the colors don't feel defined at all, and I think of mountains as very strong. So I don't know what to think now. I'm starting to think this is gonna be like the Drippy Moose. It looked like it would be really pretty, but you don't see much of a preview. You're kind of guessing by the title and a pretty vague picture. Now, I could fix that, but I kind of like the mystery, so that's my problem. I found a setting that lets me adjust that so that I can actually see it, but I haven't changed that. So y'all get to suffer with me. Mountains are yummy. Yummy? Mountains can be very beautiful. I don't know if I've ever thought of them as yummy. The weather on them could certainly be quite dramatic. Yeah, I'm trying not to be too far off, but this really feels like it's... It's a little weird to do the sky first, but why not, right? Fun to watch from the right distance. Fair enough. I feel like they attract a lot of fog, but I don't know. You don't have mountains really here. So the only time I've seen them is when I've traveled to places with mountains. So I'm not going to pretend to be like an expert here. Close up. You want to see a lightning bolt from close up, Kitty? I have too. Oh heavens. We get lots of lightning here. We're kind of known for it. You know when it hit. Yeah, never been hit by one though. That's good. All I felt was goosebumps are... There's like a taste. Like, it's not just a feel in the air. There is a taste. Yeah. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Ah. Never gotten that close personally. I don't recommend it. Here's a clue. If it starts storming and you're in Florida ever for any reason, do not get under a tree. Ever. Like, we all know that, but people from other places all think they're going to go shelter under a tree. I really don't understand it. And we have people die every year on the golf courses from it too. Because they're like, oh, it can't be that serious. Like, we tell people, but they just, like, why would anybody make that up? I don't know. You should poof under trees? Why would you want to be under a tree during a storm? What? Probably think the tree will take it like a lightning rod? Maybe, but it carries through the roots. And it'll zap you harder. Think of it not like a lightning rod, but like a magnifying rod. Trees have roots? No ways. He was saying that I should watch lightning close up. Myth. Uh-huh. Okay, Kitty. So you live in a mythical place where the trees don't have roots. They're just magically... What, like Spanish moss? First time chat. Dummy Telly. Yay. Follower goal. Hello. How are you? Let's go. Welcome on in. Yee. Yeah. Well, Kenny's advising people that trees don't have roots and to stand under them during lightning. I do not recommend you follow his advice. I think that's got to be mountain. That's got to be. That makes more sense now. That's getting better to find. I never said, bruh. Even Night explained it. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm delusional. It's all good. I feel like you did tell Knight to get under a tree. Are you just saying you're not recommending anybody else do it? Is that just special for Knight? It's okay, Whimsy. I don't know if it is okay. I don't know. I kind of need this picture to look like something more than whatever this is. I don't understand what's going on. The Giving Tree. Oh my gosh. I loved that book. Ah. I always loved that book. Books are dead trees. That's part of what made it perfect. All the wonderful things that the tree gives you. Do you not know The Giving Tree, Kenny? It's a good book. Fantasy Cotton Candy Clouds, maybe? I'm wondering. That's why I'm doing a little more over here. I'm just going to fill this whole corner in with this color. And then I'll detail it. At the very least, I'll have the top half of the picture done. I mean, it's going pretty quick. But maybe in mountainy areas, they have colors like that for their stuff. I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of come over here and crazy scribble to get some definition on this. I'm trying. I never saw the book before in my life. You think I read? I never saw a book before in my life. I am trying to remember if the book's name is The Faraway Tree, the one with the moon face. Oh, I was thinking of The Giving Tree as an actual. I could probably take a picture of it. I don't think they've changed the cover on it in decades. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say decades. But I mean, I've got it in the other room. I could probably go grab it and read it to you right now. It's not a long book. You don't have to see the pictures. The pictures are really just not the point at all. It's just a little story about a boy and a tree. Moonface, not the Moonface. Ah. They never update cover because they all died. Books with pictures. How now that's my cup of tea. Yeah, it's got pictures. I thought it was a nice story. I always read it to my kids. My mom read it to me. I think I have the copy she used to read me and my siblings around, and then I have I feel like this is another mountain. Gotta be. So like the snow, I think this is my theory. This is the snow here and snow here. Like two mountains coming together. That's my working theory. All pictures and no words. I used to hunt for books like that for my kids when they were little. I had some good ones in the house if you really, really wanted to go there. I was like, how are they supposed to learn to want to read when they're dyslexic and the school doesn't think they need to learn to read? Aha! I found pictures of books that were really interesting stories that were not using words. Yep, Suri. Moonface is a character in a book about this magic tree that is so big you can make rooms in the trunk, and it has magic lands that touch the top every once in a while. When will you read those for us? The picture books? How do I read a picture book? I'd have to put the pictures on Discord. I could do that. Just don't get me all copyright claimed or something. I don't know what they do there. They pay attention. Don't get me in trouble. That's all I ask. No, Knight. She has only one hand. Hand chemistry. I have two hands physically. It looks like a valley picture. You listen too much, Kenny. I physically have two hands. Thank you. I thought my clapping was very magnificent. I did pretty good. Alright, let's see. Let's grab this. That's just this random one. And then I guess I can start filling in the mountain. Ooh, those were your hands clapping? Sort of. No, he listens, but only half the words actually get through his ears. Pause, not what I meant. I mean, not completely. I was one hand on my forearm because that made a loud enough noise for my mic to pick it up as clapping. That doesn't mean I don't have a hand. Wow, that's dark. I listen careful and mess around completely. Yep. Alright, let's get some of this color in and see what happens. Because this looks like more sky, and now I'm really confused. Why would there be more sky in the mountain? Or maybe they're looking for like a cohesive, you know... It's so weird, like the other picture, the pixelated one has so much of the color black in every detail, and it's really turning out very pretty. But then this one has no solid colors, it feels like, that are definitive kinds of colors. Oh, here we go, here we go. This ought to help. I'll give it some level of definition, I guess. I'm waiting for it to start looking like a mountain. Maybe I've just never seen a mountain like this. I think maybe it's a cotton candy mountain. I like that theory. Laura has been updated. She has one hand and one other up to her forearm. Either bluish fog or bluish gray rock. Delusion. Okay. I see. Well, it's always interesting to learn more about myself. You know, when I do pick up a bale of hay or a feed bag, it is so impressive that I do that when I'm so disfigured. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, this must be like stone, maybe. Delusion. What does delusion taste like? Hey, I like your personality. Can Whimsy keep up that voice? What voice? I'm just sounding like me. Am I starting to sound hoarse? I'm sorry. I'll take a drink in a second again. I've been drinking. I'm just gonna come back for those. It's easier. Ooh. That's a pretty color green. That's better. That's kind of what I was thinking, is some like, I don't know, more solidy looking stuff. Now she has amnesia. She's been hitting the bottle again? No, that's Hedgehog. The dog takes droogs. She does not take droogs. I am minorly surprised I have not heard any. Is she single jokes in anyone's dreams yet? What? I'm not hitting a bottle at all. I'm hitting a cup of milk. And I did end up having a monster, which I'm slowly sipping out of. Thank you. Viking berry. I don't do them often, but I am indulging in one today. But I have never heard of that having a alcoholic style effect. Thank you. Knight, you're the most confusing guy here. Is she single is a VTuber meme. I can understand even Tomas. Knight is from the VTuber community land. I see. Oh my goodness. I don't know that meme. I watch VTubers. I've never seen that meme. Maybe I watched the wrong VTubers. Come to think of it, I don't think I watch any VTuber girls, really, for the most part, except my kids. 18. But several of them look like girls. Oh, Knight is from the VTuber community land. I see. Apparently there is alcoholic monster drinks. I have heard of such a thing, but I've never purchased it. You single, I know that the girls have cats for defense. She only watches men. I don't know which ones though. Wait. Who's saying? Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure there is, but I don't know. I've never gone and searched them out. You probably have to go to like an alcohol kind of store where they sell alcohol. That would be my thinking. And look for them. I have seen Mountain Dew that's quote unquote hard. That's at the grocery store. I don't know which ones, though. Show me your Monster license. I don't drink Monster. I only drink the juice ones. I don't like the others because I feel like they taste chemically. But I do drink the juice ones. So I think, does snow work like water kind of? Because it's got water, right? So maybe this is the idea, is you have the sky reflecting on the snow. I mean, I know it wouldn't be a true reflection. Whips out Monster Hunter badge. That could be fun. So can I check you out at the library? Me? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm at the library. I'm at home on my computer. Yes, the reflection thing. Okay, that makes sense. I think that must be what they're trying to show. Dang. Tomas, are you spending a lot of time at the library? I mean, that would be a very positive thing. All right. I think I'm going to connect this in, and then I'm going to go try to figure out what's going on the other side and see if this can turn into something magical and beautiful. My mouse is still fighting me. This is really annoying. Dang, he's been hitting those books, learning how to be a better young job hunter. Was the checkout pun intentional? I wasn't sure if he meant it or not, so that's why I didn't notice it on purpose. I was trying to be nice just in case. I'm not always sure, and I don't want to go somewhere somebody doesn't want to go. I just try to respond to you guys. Let's see. Tomas, his jokes are always intentional. Tomas is very punny. I'm hitting on you and the books. Oh dear. Well, Tomas, I don't think you need to be hitting on me. Why don't you practice on someone a little closer in age? But that said, I'm very complimented, and that's quite sweet. Yeah. Well. I remember when Tomas used to hit on you. I know he even proposed to you once, but it didn't work out. Offered you a ring and everything. Just wasn't meant to be. Okay, I'll try Artie. Sure, she'll be fine. Well, I don't think she's been hit on so far today. So, by all means, try your luck. I'll tell her you're practicing. It wasn't a bad line. Might work better at a library. On the other hand, some girls get so sensitive. You be careful with that, Tomas. I wouldn't want somebody misunderstanding. I don't know what's wrong with girls today. Ads back. Alright. Uh-oh. I'm going to apparently erase what I've done. That'll be awesome. I'm messing up my snow. That's awesome. Alright, let's go back and pick up that snow. That is okay, I was wrong. Okay, so here's the mountain. That makes more sense. And this is the... Okay. So this will be more sky, I guess? Ads back. Welcome back, Night Snow, Evermist, and Girl Snow, Mount Fuji. It could be. But I still would find the color choices maybe odd. Mountain with another mountain behind it, I think. The colors look okay to me. I don't think the colors are bad. I just expect it to be a little clearer, that's all. It's no big deal. I wasn't lying. I don't have a lot of experience with mountains, so I'm just trying to kind of make it make sense. I mean, my ideas for mountains in art are probably more stick figure-y or something you'd see on Bob Ross. She's asking Pixel Small Art to be very detailed. Your daughter. Wait, my daughter? I don't need it to be super detailed. I'm not looking for like little birds and things. I would like to be able to tell it's a mountain. I think that's a place I'm going with this. I would like to be able to clearly tell it's a mountain. Your daughter. Okay, Tomas, you can chill now. Go for a run. You know, maybe Tomas does need to start running. It might do him some good. Exercise is good for you, hun. Helps you focus. Find your jobs, your careers. Of course, you gotta have a place that's safe to run to. I think part of that is a bluish fog. We're swimming. you know, any kind of exercise. Good for you. Whenever my kids are having trouble focusing, they know if they come to me about it, I'm going to be sending them to get some exercise. Run around the house a bunch of times, or, you know, run around the property, or I used to make them bounce on a trampoline. And they'd tell me it was dumb, and then things would start making sense to them again, and then they would go, oh, that works. Now they just do it to themselves. Is smoking an exercise? Kenny, have you taken up smoking? You're talking about it a lot lately. Although, I guess if it's with actual nicotine, that probably would help you focus. I mean, if you're going to be quite literal. I have known people who used it that way. Amazing. He'll also pick up cancer too. Well, maybe he's smoking cigars. You don't. Okay, I'm not starting that conversation. Who knows? Smoking out the mosquitoes, I'd do almost anything for a brisket now. Guess what I found on special? Last day it could be sold the other day. $3 a pound. Oh yeah, baby. It's marinating right now. It's seen better days, but you know. Wouldn't want the poor animal that gave it up to be sacrificing it in vain, right? Marinated in what? Oh, Hedge was in the mood for something different. We usually go with Asian stuff. I didn't have time to make up my fajita marinade I normally do, so it was similar though. I got her one in a bottle because I told her if she didn't know how to do it herself, I didn't have time to do it. So it was like, trying to decide. It was either oxtail or it was that Cholula or something. It had lime. It had oh, it'll be nice. It'll be so freaking good. I don't remember which one the brisket was in. I'd have to ask her. We did all our meat for the week yesterday. All I understood was Hedge wanted. That makes so much sense. She loves brisket. I don't remember. I think it was in oxtail, the oxtail sauce. For oxtail soup, except, yeah. It'll be yummy. Just trust me. It'll be yummy. The other one is still going to turn into Korean stew. Her favorite stew. I put that up and we got that in the... That one got to go in the freezer because it was on its last day. I mean, when you get a good price, you grab it, right? But at least I do. I was like, woohoo! This is even cheaper than ground. Cheaper than pork or chicken that day. That was nice. But no, I let her help me this week. She was in charge of the kitchen work of putting everything in marinades, so. Got to teach my young ladies to do good cooking stuff. Although my son makes the best steak in the house, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever she said in the last 5 minutes, I never understood. I'm sorry. Garlic, peppers, it is a natural skill. So you're saying they can't cook? They can cook. What, you think I taught them to cook and then they're just supposed to sit on their duck and watch me do everything? No. But when they master one thing, they get to learn something else. She's working on marinating meat. That's just something I'm teaching her right now. She can do it on her own now. She just sometimes asks me, is this a good idea or that? And like I said, I just told her I wasn't going to make it this time from scratch. I didn't have everything she wanted handy, and she was going to have to be part of doing it herself or settle for something different. She settled. Next time she'll probably do it herself. Why guys out cooking ladies these days? How hard is it to marinate meat? More like pairing a meat with a marinade for something that'll taste good later. And for example, if it's something we're eating later in the week versus right away, some things get really weird if they've been marinating for 4 days. Some things taste better. Girls think about these things. What can I say? My son, he adds some salt. He makes it lovely. He just cooks it different. That's all. I don't think it's that weird. That's like asking someone to watch paint dry certificate. Can Suna cook? Suna thinks he can cook. You better stay out of my pots and pans. That's all I'm going to say. He's so funny. He hangs around when we're doing things with like noodles. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with noodles, but he's sure he'll love them. It's pretty funny. Cook Suna? You mean he burns his food? Oh, cute. I can cook. It sometimes looks like dog vomit, but it normally tastes really good, though. I've always felt like my kids should know how to not starve to death. Beyond that, it is up to them how far they care to make their skill go. To some degree. I'm just going to go over those bits because that's just getting to be a pain. Alright, I'll fix those 11s. We'll come back in with this one. Oh, cute. I can cook it normally. fact is, everybody's talented at different things, and I encourage them to find out what they're good at that way and do that. So, for example, gluten's kind of an issue now, but I make really good bread. But I don't make the best pie crust. Artie makes really nice pie crust. She makes decent bread. I mean, we'll eat it. But that's just not what she's as good at. Tomas, learn to cook now. One time I was told cracked black pepper can be used exactly the same as ground. And another time I did not have the right chili, so I used cayenne instead. Would you play Oregon Trail? I don't know. I mean, I remember it from a long time ago. I heard it's a big thing again now. I don't know. I might look at it. Dysentery. Oregon Trail. That's all I remember. Dysentery. I used to use always fresh chilies from my garden instead of pepper, black pepper. It can turn out really nice. Nobody ever noticed or cared either. It was just lovely. It was really nice. They're like, wow, this is so good when you make it. But I do feel like fresh cracked is slightly different flavor, but I don't think it's a problematic different flavor. She has talked about making cakes. Dysentery. She makes cakes. We both make pretty good cakes. All I'm getting at is different people have different talents. Learning how to do things is one thing. Finding out what you're good at and doing it, that is another thing. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Ten out of 10, that's how I would go about it again. It has led to some interesting mishaps at the kitchen over the years, but you know, it's all good. We learn from our mistakes. Alright, so, that makes so much more sense now. Okay, so we've got a giant tree over here, we've got this mountain back here. That doesn't look like a very Japanese tree, so I'm not feeling Mount Fuji, but it could be. So I guess this are just clouds, or maybe, like you said, other mountains in the background. This looks like an island. I don't know what to think about that, but it'll probably make more sense when it's done. I mean, Tomas, if you love dysentery, I don't think the early pioneers did. But, you know, to each their own. I don't know. I have thought about that one a little bit because I did see it coming back, but it's... I think I remember a pretty early version. I'd have to look and see what it actually turned into. I spent all day on and off on Steam yesterday just getting frustrated. So it's not like I'm not looking for something. I have an idea what I want, and I'm not finding answers I'm happy with right now. Mount Crumpet. Ooh, I love crumpets. I remember when Tomas was dying from stomach toilet time. Tomas, why are you always dying? What you be eating? He eats gas station food. This could be part of his problem. I'm going to come down to this layer. I just went through snow, didn't I? Marinated gas station food and diesel gas station pizza. He likes the gas station pizza. I don't think that's all he eats or anything, but that is what he said is his guilty pleasure. That is his favorite food, but it might have changed. I guess what I'm getting at is it might be his favorite food, but maybe it's a food that doesn't like him, even if he likes it. His favorite, no, that's all he eats. No, 7-Eleven, the guilty. Okay, I said gas station, but I guess not all 7-Elevens are gas stations. But most of them are. I think I remember pretty decent. But that is his guilty pleasure. That could be part of his tummy problems. In Florida? Tomas, have you ever even been to Florida? "9/11 is guilty?" Well, that conversation changed fast. I'm going to guess these are all going to be trees. Oops. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so I guess they're using the trees to kind of define some of this. Kenny has probably. Shh, Tomas, don't be telling the world my secrets. Has Kenny been all over the world? All 7 continents? He did say he's a flow girl one time, but he's also talked about you Americans. So it's definitely a mixed message. Definitely. We respect mixed messages here. Obfuscate the waters. He's also talked about mountains. Not a lot of those here. Kitty is actually Santa. I love that theory. Oh my gosh, there we go. New lore. How did he know? Santa Fox. Tomas is the clever one. He's gonna dox everyone, man. Next thing you know, Kitty, he's gonna be telling people you live in the North Pole. You better watch out. He can talk about that if he wants to. But while you're making up lore about him, maybe not, huh? Shh, okay. Everything is secrets. Ah, where's the sevens? I cannot get this spot right to save me. Well, Kenny can't get shot down, though. I'm bulletproof. Oh, heck yeah. Everybody's bulletproof till they're not. Sorry. Besides, if you're bulletproof, why do you not like guns? Anyway. Tell you what, somebody's shooting a gun at me. I want to be able to shoot back. Just a personal preference. And I understand it's a personal preference. But I don't want to have to. Because it's stupid. Santa, when he's in America, definitely... Santa totally carries when he's in America. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. You're not going to let anybody come steal the stuff off his sleigh. No, no. Everything's going to its desired destination. Gosh, what a weird way to think about that. All right. Oh. Which was funny because I didn't think you liked guns either, Tomas. Does that mean you don't like Santa? No, because people think he is a robber. Heck yeah. The naughty list, nah, he just shoot all the bad people. No, he gives them coal. I mean, nowadays the coal might taste more like chocolate or... I don't know. Licorice. Black licorice. Lovely, lovely black licorice. I'm indifferent on guns. Fair enough. He gives them cold as in corpse. Oh my gosh. I didn't say cold. I said coal. Boy, that's dark. But yeah, he is breaking and entering technically, so... Yeah, that could be bad. I will say, y'all are definitely in an interesting brain space today. Yeah. Fine. I don't know how much more of this is. My mouse is just really fighting me. I'm gonna clean it off really good after. All right, let's see. Yeah, that looks much more mounty. Okay, that's better. Not always. I have seen a lot of Santa stop here signs. Have you ever stopped at those places night? Uh-huh. Wow. Kenny, he's not Santa. Why would I stop? I'm not Santa. Dang, she knew my joke. Sorry. Sorry. I'll try to be slower on the take. Oh, well, so much for that. And let's see here. Alright, let's see if we can make this at least like a mostly straight across picture. Elves are stupid elves. Okay, that's a very controversial take you've got there. But everybody's welcome to their thoughts on this. Elvis art, no. Ah. I will be sure to tell Artaku to ban you next time I join her stream. Be my guest. Ah. How to pluralize elves, not elfies. She's special though. Besides, she's a mermaid. Kenny is a fake fan. Confirmed. I think Kenny's in a button pushing kind of mood. I don't know what made me think that, but I just have that vibe today. He's like, I choose chaos today. I can respect that. would be funny if she gives you a 5-minute timeout for calling her. Saying the elves are no good, though. I don't know. The only one that calls her a mermaid is Wagon, I thought. Wait, I just... This mouse is starting to really drive me crazy. Who says I'm a fan? Zelda is stupid. Never liked the series. I'm a fish, and I hereby dream of calling her mermaid. Blub, blub, blub. Okay, not law. I have a feeling Artie can take care of herself. I trust her to handle herself. She's a tough cookie. Maybe this is the other trees coming into this big tree. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I'm not sure why we have law going on. Okay, not law. Okay. Alright, I come back for this bit of snow that I missed. It's a dream, Kenny. It's a dream. I'm not real. I'm a dream. Okay. You heard it here first, guys. The fish blub blub is not real. He's now a figment of your imaginations again. But maybe just a dream. Dean, not dream. I'm not even here. Okay, Dean. How many spellings of dream, Dean, are we going for? Dream, Dean. Okay. I feel like we're inventing a new language. I'm here for the birth of a new language. It's awesome. Whoever thought that could happen? Okay. Let's get you guys back here. Get you here. And then I want it. Alright, let's see. Oh! Oh, that's a pretty big chunk. It's so nice without Kitty around, right, guys? It's so peaceful. Wow. I agree. I should leave, but I want here. But I want here to begin. Be with. You're always welcome to be hanging out, even if you're not here. It's all good. Hi. Okay, you start those. Wanted wasn't begins with Ev. I feel like this is like general anesthesia talk. All right, let's see. Now that'll be better. Oh, there we go. That's getting very pretty, actually. It needed the other colors to kind of come in there. That'll be nice. I had doubts. I'm not gonna lie. I was starting to have some doubts. This must be like a river. It's either snow or a river. I don't know. Thought it would be like snow. This has got to be water. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's like a small mountain. Hmm. Hmm. All right, so what kind of color's in here? Is this a watercolor? That might be another little mountain. Let's see. Yeah, gotta be. This wouldn't be watercolor, I think, in the winter. Wouldn't be green. That's like a summery, lakey kind of color, I would think. Okay, I'm leaving my... It's still and it's still jumping around. That is... Yeah, so this has got to be like another little mountain thing. I think. Yep. Checkerboard. There we go. Yeah, I think that's like another little mountain in it. Like here's a big mountain and then some smaller hill action here, maybe? Then this looks more watery. When I die, spirit in the sky. Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that one in a while. Yeah, I definitely think this is more like hill or something. Go to the place that's the best. Renee, Jesus. Meow woot. Yeah, oh my gosh, my voice today. No good singing voice today, guys. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know if you ever think I have a good, but it's atrocious today. Not actually my favorite song, but I don't hate it. I don't think it has to be your favorite. Alright, let's see here. This bit's gonna be a pain in the patootie that it's all checkerboarded in. Alright, let's just see. Yep. So maybe this is lower land. Whoa. So the trees are gonna go down into here. And then you got this going on. I thought this would be a good place for like some water to go through. Yeah, I bet that's what that is. Let's see, where's... But see, then this is all green. I'm sorry, guys. I got this. I'm just trying to see how this... I think it's making sense, and then... That's got to be some water behind. I don't know. You know what? I don't know anymore. But it's a mountain. It's a mountain. Alright, guys. Beautiful. I think it is very pretty. I just... This threw me off. This weird... Maybe it's supposed to be like the Aurora Borealis or something. But this helps. And then to have this going on, and this seems to be something else. There's this and this. Yeah, you got something else going on down here for sure. Paid for every dance? I'm not sure I'm following you, Kenny. Like on a jukebox? I'm so freaking determined to turn this into something that makes sense, and it's just not going to quickly happen. But I think the top looks good, and I think it actually pretty quick to finish it off later, honestly. Yeah. Selling each other romance. Yeah. I have a song tickling the back of my brain, but I am going to say that I probably don't want to advocate for selling romance on my channel. Just a personal choice. Don't know. Just kind of a not sure. I am sure I don't want to go there. Nobody. Do you sell love? I do not sell love. Thank you. That is very categorical, definitive for me. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Not for sale. Thank you. You object to selling it on your channel, so it's okay if it's on other people's channels. Both. I I am not into the selling of love as a concept, but what other people choose to do is on them. I think that's as good a place to draw that line as any. No, 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 it's not love, it's romance. This is... you're selling romance? So, wait, Kitty, you're selling romance? You're not here, remember? Blub, blub. Alright, I don't know. I thought this would be clearly water or not at this point, but I guess I have to do more to see the great reveal. Because I cannot tell anymore. I don't think the water would be green in the winter, but I don't know. No, 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 it's a great salesman sells when he's not there. Okay. Yeah, that's another hill or mountain. That's got to be water over there. That's gonna be. It's just different reflections. I think that makes more sense. That'll work. And then that's gonna be like a more solid or clear. It's our Taku water. Enough trees, and it probably looks green. I think it's trees more than water. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I thought it would make a little more sense. So I was trying to kind of do a little bit of it around the outside here. But I don't know. I mean, that's not like a little green there. It's got to be more trees and bushes and things. That's got to be like foothills or something. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I just guess I felt like this was a really watery color. So it confused me. But it's got literally green in the middle of it. Guys, I think our Taku's water is warmer water, but I don't know. I'm not sure how much she's ever seen cold water. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that's got to be like foothills or something. Because this is all trees. You can see that. And a big tree, so you're close to this. And then this is all grassy. Maybe that's water and it's just a weird reflection. This was a weird sky. Good. Okay. Yeah, I was having trouble understanding this transition, to be honest. You've got those trees, that's obvious. So this is where all the trees are. It's almost like a little volcano. Smoke and... But you wouldn't have the volcano closer to you. So from a perspective, that doesn't make any sense. Give me... good, quick, give me next song. Give me Love After Midnight, thanks. I won't, by the way. You're refusing to give Night Love After Midnight? I think Night is kind of cool with that. I actually think he's kind of cool with you denying him love after midnight and before midnight. Wahahaha. I know it's a song. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm aware that it is a song. I have heard music before. I was responding to him saying he won't, by the way, give you love after midnight. And yeah. Oh my goodness. Man, that's the only place with that color. I know, but you see, the Whimsy Mind, she likes these type of naughty thoughts tag Whimsy musicals around when you were 29. I'm 29 again. I have much better songs, but the gimme made me think of that one. Oh. Oh. Wow. Do I predate music? Wow. 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 What a thoughtful and sweet thing to say. Hey, yo. Yep. Love you too. I have much better songs. Yeah, kinda. Yes, Suna belittle her. That Artaku? That was Artaku. The one. The only. Artaku Smile. I was just connecting this a little bit over here to make it make a little more sense. Because That's just how I roll. I always want to make it make sense, and it doesn't always. But I think it's turning into something recognizable now, and that's pretty awesome. Darn it, I just messed that part up. I'm just gonna use the eraser. I know. Live brave, right? Did she just say, hey, yo? Yeah? Red hot chili pepper snow? Is that not something to say? We use words in this house. Okay, I'm not going further over there. Then I was gonna just sort of try to attach it over here. Didn't know there was an eraser. Thought that if you got it wrong, you just had to suffer till you got it right. Fake fan, she usually draws over it with the correct color, but she chooses to use eraser sometimes. This is true. I usually just do use the right color because why not? I just messed one up. Erg. Erg. And I'm gonna come in here with this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this stupid mouse acting up. Poor Artie. I hope she's not doing Minecraft tonight. That's starting to look like something. I'm totally okay with everyone knowing I am not a fan of coloring pixels. Well, I don't plan to do it again this week, so unless something goes catastrophically wrong, you good. Probably tomorrow is Minecraft Purity, which also uses the mouse. I know. Power wash. Oh, gosh. Alright, I will get to work on cleaning it. I need to let her know something's wrong with it so we can work on it before her stream. There we go. That's pretty good for one stream. 65%. And of course, one last look at the moon, because I'm very proud of that. There we go. Yep, and of course we have this 400 by 400 thing that Lost wanted me to start, and he's never good. Oh no, maybe this was Tomas. Was it Tomas, the traffic? I think this was Tomas. I think Lost was the moon. Needs a bling sound effect. Moon, I know. All right, guys. Yep, tomorrow I plan to do Minecraft. I am scouring Steam for something that fits my mood right now. I'll do something. I started it, yeah, Tomas, you did. But it's at 72%. It will finish. Do you guys want me to work on the big one off stream a little bit? This one, so that it will ever finish, because it is slow work. I'm willing to. No. Okay. Of course not. All on stream. Okay, well, it's at 72%, so it's a little late to say off stream anyway. Okay. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Kenny's so demanding. Kenny's in a demanding kind of mood, I think. But that's okay. Sometimes we all need extra attention. Sometimes Tomas wants extra attention. She asked. I did ask. Sometimes. Actually, usually I don't see Knight asking for more attention from me, but he's more of an arty person, so. Alrighty, guys. I enjoyed having all of you here. It was a nice evening. And I will remember not to start my stream with the one you... Or I wasn't going to start it anyway, but... Yeah. We'll switch up that clip for you, Knight. We'll figure something out. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Have a good night. Waffle House. We did Waffle House last time. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.